So welcome back to my channel, my viewers and my subscribers. I am just here this morning on the farm and I really appreciate it so much, my viewers. So I am going to do a lot. I am going to harvest some tomato. I am going to spray the tomato plants. So you guys can actually stick and stay for that as well. So hopefully, I don't sure what else will I do on the farm this morning that I can actually show you guys. So please remember, if this is leave a comment, I would really appreciate it so much. Stay tuned, keep watching. So welcome back now, my viewers. So I am going to go ahead now and I am going to harvest the tomato. But the first thing that I am going to do, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the tomato that I am going to harvest. Maybe this harvest will not be as big as the first one that I do the last couple of days ago, but I still give thanks for what I am actually getting. So as you guys can see, I will always get in some beautiful tomatoes right here as well, coming up along in this row right there, and a lot of green ones are actually on the plants right there, over here, coming right along. So as you guys can see, a lot of ripe ones are actually up there, coming along down here, so you guys can actually see coming straight along. And right here is where these are the salad tomato going straight along down there, and go straight along down there, and up here going straight along at the end right there is plummy tomato, my viewers, and all of the other two row of tomato is actually plummy. And up at that row from down here go straight along up there is salad, and from there go to the other end is plummy, my viewers. So I am going to start the harvesting, so keep watching. So first I'm going to start it right here. Right here you guys can actually see now. Some very lovely one is actually right here, my viewers. Yeah, because they ended it for a long period of time. One of them are also beef. You soon pick it. Go up more, go up more. Go up more. No, no. Go up more. See there, it's about this 6th Street. See that here, there. So this is what I reap already. I harvest this one, have a black spot on it. Right there. But that's no problem. So my dad is right there. So he's actually eating one of the salad tomato, and he said that it is actually tasting very good. So I am just harvesting the rest of the plummy. Then I will move on to the salad tomato, my viewers. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys something that is actually happening right there. So this, they said that I do a research on it, and they said that it caused from maybe underwatering, that the plant wasn't getting enough water, so it was actually very dry. So this happened, it can happen from it, I don't blossom in rot, my viewers, causes this to happen. So stay tuned and keep watching. Coming up along. So this road down here, and most of this one is actually finished, harvested already, and this is the amount of tomato that I get from those 2 rows. So I'm going to harvest the ones that is actually here. It is not a lot, my viewers, and then I'm going to move on up there. So as you guys can see, that a lot of ripe ones is actually there, and those are salad, and up there is plummy. So stay tuned and keep watching. So I'm going to continue now, my viewers. And this row, it is not a ripe one. A lot of ripe one was actually in this row at this harvest, but the first harvest, my viewers, it was a very lot of ripe ones. So I think that this is it for this row, and I will move on to the other ones. Right here you guys can see, so stay tuned. So I'm here now at the plummy tomatoes, my viewers. Right there, looking very beautiful. So you guys can see, these are not plummy, my viewers, these are the salad tomatoes right here. I'm trying to pick as much as possible to show you guys how beautiful they are. Right there, I'm trying to turn the bottom of them. Okay, so right here you guys can see, look how beautiful. And I have a lot more of them to harvest right there. And I'm going to show you guys some very big ones. Look on the sizes of these tomato, my viewers. And this is my first time growing salad tomato. I grow plummy tomato before, but this is my first time growing salad tomato. And I really love the sizes of tomato that I am actually getting, because some of them is very big. I think that I'm going to pick this tomato on a short video, my viewers. I'm not going to pick those 2 tomatoes. I'm going to show you guys why. Because this is my first time growing a tomato so big, so I'm going to harvest that tomato on a short video. So stay tuned, keep watching. So coming along up there, keep watching. And I don't think that this bucket is maybe going to hold all of them because it is actually full at this moment. It is getting very full, my viewers. But if it cannot hold all of them, I will actually place the rest of the tomato in another bucket or another container. So this one just started to ripe, so I'm going to take it as well. This one as well. So you guys can actually see that this bucket is actually full, so it is no reason for me to actually forcing it and trying to fill it all up because I don't want the tomato to be falling out. So this is another container. This is all that I get from the row up there, and this is the other bucket of tomato, my viewers. And over here, right here, you guys can actually see this is the biggest tomato I ever grow. You guys can actually see that it is actually bending the stem right there. So this is the biggest tomato I ever grow before. Right there, you guys can see right there. So thank you guys very much for watching. So I'm going to continue, so stay tuned. So welcome back now, my viewers. So I am going to mix the spray now to spray the cucumber, the pepper, the tomato. That's what I think that I'm going to, all of the plants that actually blossom, I am going to fertilize now. I am going to fertilize the cabbages. I'm going to spray the cabbages. Sorry about that, my viewers. I'm going to spray the cabbages as well, but I am going to mix a different kind of spray for the cabbages. So this is the insecticide that I am going to use. My viewers, soon as you pull any of the insecticide, I am going to get the stuff that to put on my face and stuff, and I'm going to get the gloves that you guys are actually saying that I should get, but pretty soon I will get them. So whenever time you are actually mixing the chemical to spray the plant, you should not inhale and exhale the way how you do it regularly. So you actually should turn away your head when you are actually catching breath. You're not supposed to keep down your head close to the bucket, the container that you are actually mixing the chemical in. So that's the reason why I know how to do it whenever time I am mixing the chemical. So I am going to go ahead. So this is the insecticide that I am going to use to spray the plants. Right here in this bag I have some 2020. It is actually 2 bags of them. So this is 2020 that I'm going to use. This is leaf fertilizer. This is one of the fungicide that I am going to use. I am going to, I don't saw the other bag as I would show you guys. Hopefully you guys can actually see. So this is one of the fungicide, and this is another fungicide as well that I am going to use. And this right here is production that they said is this is good for bearing. So this is production, my viewers. I am going to use some baking soda as well in the spray that I am going to use on the cucumber and the tomato and the pepper plant. So I am trying to get rid of all of the fungus from the plants. So I am going to get started now. So keep watching. So I'm using 3 corkful of this. And I am trying to use 3 tablespoons of this. This is the fungicide. So I'm trying to use 3 spoonfuls of it. So this is the 2020, my viewers. I am going to add the production now. And that's the baking soda. So soon as I finish, I will cover all of them. I will tie back the bag of them and close them up. So I am going to add the water now, my viewers. So I'm going to fill the bucket halfway and then I will mix it out. Okay. So this is the stick that I use. So as soon as I go up, I will wash my hand with soap. So I'm going to add the rest of the water. So when I am going to spray the cabbages, my viewers, the only thing that I am going to add in the cabbage spray, I am going to add the insecticide and the fungicide only to spray the cabbages. So stay tuned and keep watching. I am going to show you guys. I'm going to add it inside of the spray pan. Some sprays actually leave inside of the spray pan, my viewers, but that's no problem. And the spray pan have a mesh inside that is actually going to strain the spray. So that is it. I'm not going to throw anymore. A little bit is leaving the bucket. So I'm going to go ahead and help up the spray pan. I'm going to take it up and I'm going to start it to spray the tomato. So stay tuned. So right here you guys can actually see these are the younger sets of tomato plants and I am going to spray them first. Then I will spray the cucumbers and then the bigger sets of tomato. So some tomato plants is actually on this side, my viewers, so that's the reason why I'm spraying them. I think I'm going to harvest some of the cucumbers from the plants before spraying. That's the reason why I'm not worried spraying the tomato plant, the cucumber plants as yet. So right there, so I'm going to move on to the bigger ones. So stay tuned. So keep watching, my viewers. I don't sure if I am going to put all of this video in one. I don't sure. Maybe by now and time to post, I will figure it out. So I'm going to go ahead and spray these tomato plants. So welcome back now, my viewers. So I am actually here and I am going to harvest some of the Scotch bunny pepper from the plant to take home because I am going to spray the plants as well. So here you guys can actually see some I'm going to show you guys the sizes of these Scotch bunny pepper, my viewers. Look on the sizes. So whenever time you are actually, I am going to give you guys a tip as well. So whenever time you are actually saving seeds from your pepper plant, my viewers, you should always make sure that the first bearing that the pepper started to bear, that's the first set of pepper that you should actually let it ripe, as this one right here. And then, but you can select the biggest pepper on the plant and you should actually select seeds from the bigger one. And you always should let the pepper stay on the tree until it ripe, as this one, before harvesting. So whenever time I am going to show you guys maybe as well in one of my video, because I do it before and I maybe do it again, but not with these peppers at this moment. But in the future, you guys can stay tuned for that. So look how big is this one. And a lot more is actually on the plant as well, but they are actually very green. So I'm going to take them off as well. So keep watching. Wow. And garden tour will be coming out tomorrow, so you guys can stay tuned for that as well. And I want to always say to you guys, thank you guys very much for your support. I really appreciate it. So right here, it is actually difficult, my viewers, because maybe you guys are not seeing, because the peppers are very big and they're actually right in the crotch of the limb of the pepper plant, for any of my farmer brothers and sisters who know. So some of the time it is very difficult to take off the pepper with one hand, but I'm trying my best to do it. Right there. Look on the sizes. And this is the way the pepper plants are looking since I gave them the goat manure. They are very beautiful, my viewers. So I'm going to pick some more of the pepper off of most of the plant. Not most of the plant, because I don't need a lot. I am taking off the fuller peppers that is actually going to ripen in another couple of days. That is actually cannot pick when the pepper plant spray. So stay tuned, keep watching. So this is the amount of pepper that I harvest, my viewers, and the reason why I harvest these peppers is just because most of them is actually ripe. So when the ripe pepper is actually on the plant, it sucks a lot of nutrients from the plant more than the green ones. And I am going to spray the pepper plants, and none of the pepper, as soon as I spray the pepper plant, my viewers, none of the pepper cannot harvest from the plant until 7 days. So that's the reason why I am picking off the riper peppers and some of the fuller ones for home purpose. So I am going to spray the pepper plants now and the tomato and the cabbages. So stay tuned, keep watching. So welcome back now my viewers. I am going to harvest some cucumber from the plant. As you guys can see that fungus is actually taking over something that they call a fungus that they call downy mildew. Sorry about that my viewers. It is actually leaving from the pumpkin plants my viewers, and it is actually blowing over on the cucumbers, because cucumbers and pumpkin is not supposed to go together my viewers, unless you are going to treat the pumpkin plants just as you are treating the cucumbers. And pumpkin plants my viewers, I don't sure if fungus actually slow down the bearing of the pumpkin plants, but I surely do that it will kill the cucumber plants, because the cucumber plants is actually more delicate than the pumpkin plants. So what I'm going to do my viewers, the cucumbers need some water as well, because I never water them as yet. So I am going to harvest some of the cucumbers, as you guys can see right here. Some very lovely size of cucumbers is actually on the plant. So what I am going to do, I am going to go ahead and I am going to harvest all of them. Then I will take them up and I will spray the plants and water them my viewers. Some very lovely one, and my dad harvested some a while ago as well. Some of them is actually on the plant, but they are actually small. This one is not good, so we will take it for the goat maybe, because it started to ripe. Right there, this one was exposed to the sun. You get a sunburn right there. Coming up right there. Some very lovely ones. This part are sitting on the ground right here as well. So the color of this one started from the sun that is actually penetrating the skin of the cucumber. So I'm coming along up here. So some very lovely ones are actually on the plant. So as you guys can see, the cucumbers don't want to go up on the trellis, only up at the leveler area up here, because it is actually going down a hill my viewers. So the cucumbers are tending to actually going up on the cucumber sideways. Some of them don't want to go up on the cucumber on the trellis, they're actually staying on the ground, but there is nothing I can do. I just have to give up on these sets of cucumbers, because the fungus are spreading very rapidly from the pumpkin to the cucumber. So what I am going to do, I am just going to I am going to spray them, water them, and let they do what they have to do. Anytime they are finished, I will change the location of the cucumbers. So right here you guys can actually see as well, some pretty nice cucumbers actually on the plant. So I am just harvesting them my viewers, because I am going to spray the plant. Look on the sizes of these ones, and this one right here. Very big. Coming up right here as well. Right here. Right there as well. So the sun is actually burning some of them my viewers, because they are not getting the enough water that they should be getting as well. So that is creating a problem as well. So some smaller ones is actually on the plant, like right here as well. So those are going to stay for now, and this is the way the plants are looking. So I'm going to water them my viewers, and they are going to do okay, and I'm going to spray them. So this is all the cucumber that I harvest my viewers. It is a good amount of cucumber right there. So thank you guys very much for watching. Stay tuned.